Hello everyone, Helvian here, and we are back with One Piece, volume 76, and what is a pretty good one. It's a lot of stuff here. Let's get into it. This is a odd Oda comment here. I mean, usually it is odd. It's always odd, but I mean, apparently the custom that like a wife should follow three steps behind her husband is because the husband used to have samurai sword katanas. Um, but apparently, I don't know why Oda still thinks like it's a thing now. I don't know. I guess it's just a joke. But it's just a joke. I guess kind of a weird joke. But whatever. Let's get into it. Sorry, my mind's over. I do this right after reading it. So my mind's on stuff that happens in chapter 763. Or back to 753. Uh, all right. Yes. Bellamy is confronting Don Flamingo here. Um, yeah, Bellamy like always like is said always admired Don Quixote. But but they have different goals because he said like you always want to be a pirate, but I never care what I was as long as it allowed me to tear down the world. So yeah, Don Quixote is a madman. Um, But apparently there's reasons to his madness, man. God damn. We got this guy, Sul. Is this his name, Suleiman the Beheader? Or is this the name of the other guy? I forget. No, this guy is like, I think they said this was the youngest of the Don Quixote family officers. Um, yeah. Okay, yeah, Suleiman is the guy that this guy's fighting. Okay. Yeah, yeah, watch out for those guys. They're strong. So yeah, the family guys are fighting the resurrected, the untoyified toys. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. Everyone's going after everyone. They want to take the bounties. The Don Quixote set. Um, yes, and the sad fat factory has been interrupted by the earthquake, or well, I just said earthquake. It was Pika and doing all this stuff. But yes, they got a message inside from the outside, through these like um bugs things. It's like unlock it from the inside. You've been fooled. Fight, fight, and the titles they pulled through, and they're surprisingly strong for their little size. Have we seen them fight before? They kind of rely on Usopp and stuff. Uh, Nice thumbs up here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Sorry. Every cut, if I'm like here, there's like a time different places, and I have to be like, okay, here we are here. Um. Okay. So, what's it? Kauga toy soldier who wants to fight. Was this like the former? I forget who's this guy's name. Whatever. But the guys from the Coliseum, they're gonna help us. Um, I like how Mr. Cavendish, is concerned with his horse. Like, no, there's too many people for this horse. The horse can do it fine. Uh, Nice. And then they do the zoot check. This this page confused me. I'm not sure or this panel. You see this the top left panel. What? Okay. Oh wait, no, I see. I see what's happening now. This part is the road, and we're or the path, and they're on the side. Okay, they're going up the side. Okay. Perspective looked a bit weird. But we're in a weird space since like there's buildings on the side, right? Because Pico did a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah. He gave Odo's giving some stuff about Vivi because it's like she's like a pseudo um straw hat, not actual straw hat. Yeah. I don't really know what's going on. Whenever there's a cover series, I just it starts out fine or whatever, but I kind of like lose track of what the hell is going on. I'm I think I said like last time I box sets came with a booklet had this set series. Maybe I'll give it another look through after this. But yeah, we got the our Kinemon made his way to Kendra. That was one of the main goals one of the well, not the main goal, but one of the set goals we had when we started this whole mission. Was getting Kanjuro back. It looks a bit odd fellow, but distinctive design. As long as he has some interesting ability. His paintings will give birth to life or like come to life. Um, so yeah, it's Sai's jutsu from Naruto, and Sai was introduced before uh this guy was introduced. So yeah, Oda is just copying Naruto or Kishimoto. Although the usage is different a bit. There's some different spots. Like well, the way he uses is this big brush. Well, first of all, it's not devil fruit. It just seems like he's using magic. I guess we'll learn more about some magic stuff when we get to Wano, like the Wano magic. I would think it's a devil fruit. Um, right? He said with my sorcery, it could be a devil fruit. They haven't said it's devil fruit. I don't know. I'll probably learn more about sorcery when we get to Wano. Yeah, this is a big brush that looks more like Ishibei's brush from Bleach than what Sai did, because Sai just had a regular brush. And Sai was good at drawing. This guy is not good at drawing. So it inhibits what is you can do a bit. Although if you look at like what we get, like what he drew versus what we got, I'd say it's a big upgrade. I think whatever ability this is, um, is is it need to draw good because it just gets better after um he draws it. But he also draws food. Um, which is Sign never did that. He only drew animals. Um, that's kind of powerful. But I guess apparently only he can eat it, or I guess it gives him on a bellyache. Can't imagine it would be that good. Although I don't know, maybe if he drew better, it would be better. I don't know. Yeah, we have him now. Maybe probably it's the same. I don't look. A lot of people's long legs fought. Fight. Everyone's fighting. Okay. Okay, we got these new toys. Well, I didn't realize what the impact of or like the implication of what this meant, but it does mean Candy is back on her feet. And yeah, she has like big ass giants puppets. I, when I realized, or when I read that Candy was back, I thought these might have been like Elbath uh guys that turned into toys. I guess that would make. I don't know. It didn't feel like size correlated to the size of the toy you become. Yeah, Zora's fighting Ika. Um, Looking cool. And then you could try to take more advantage of his stone abilities. Um, then it's like 180,000 or 1,800 pound Phoenix. That's god, goddamn Zoro. Oh, he just had to remind us. He's the goat. When I first read One Piece, I think I said this. Zoro and like Luffy were tied for my favorites. Um, like basically whenever like one of them did a cool thing, it would go back and forth. Uh, oh damn. Nami's still my favorite. Now and Chopper second. But this is still cool. Yep, I'll be the greatest swordsman in the entire world. Look, yeah, okay. You're never getting past Mihawk, are you? I don't know. Maybe someday. This SBS. Yes, what the Straw Hats would be if they they weren't pirates, like what the jobs would they have? Um yeah, you got the following answers from different reader suggestions. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm not sure if this would be the same thing, because like none of them match really. I guess it makes sense, or it would make more sense if this would be like what their occupations would be if they couldn't be their main occupation. Like like Brooke, he he would just be a rock star, right? Why would he be a detective? Has he done any detective work? Why wouldn't he be a rock star? And like Sanji, not a cook. I don't get it. I guess these are canon, whatever. They're hypothetical anyways. Chopper being a grade school teacher, I don't know. Isn't his medical stuff more important than that? Like I think they ought to all be good at all of these. I just don't get. I think some of these are underselling their strengths a bit. Like Robin has so much more potential than being a flight attendant. Not that it's a bad line of work or anything, but why can't she be an archaeologist? Like in this world, like she is in whatever. This actually is it not actually asking would they be in this world? It's as they weren't pirates. So maybe it's and yeah, Robin's an archaeologist, but that's kind of related to her work as a pirate now. So I guess she'd be flighted. Are there planes? But they're not planes in One Piece, right? I get it. And graphic designer, maybe. Maybe. Police officer, well, I guess that makes sense for Zoro, because he was a bounty hunter. I don't know what Luffy is doing fighting fires, but I guess it makes sense. And also, I'm just trying to imagine Frankie and Robin on the same plane, with him piloting and her being a flight attendant. But still, flight attendant has to be the biggest downgrade for one of these for um Straw Hat. Nursery school teacher makes sense for Nami because of how good she was with kids in Punk Hazard. So I have no problem with that. And Sanji is stylish too, so I guess if he can't be a cook, um, then that would make sense. Even the guy who asked the question, or said, I'm assuming Sanji is a cook. I don't know, man. But we spent too much. I spent too much time on that. Oh yeah, he's he well yeah, he did the art thing and he has step ladders. How come the ladders didn't improve? Like the bird went from crude drawing to a better drawing. Why didn't the ladders go from a crude drawing to a better? I don't get it. Oda, make it make sense. Someone asked this in an SPS, please. Uh, yeah, they're trying to stop the Tontadas from rebelling, but it's not really going good. But they have to find the princess. What was her name again? Mancheri. But they can't. The room they said that it was marked that I thought she was in. It's empty, so they have to find her. Also, this lady has the manager is a fucking. First of all, she's 20. That's crazy. Um, she's sucking up Pontados. That's so cruel. How can she do that? Uh, and Frankie's arrived. Frankie, yes. Franland or Fraland. Oh yeah. Save the Pontados. Wait, the cyborg tricked him. Did I go past him being tricked? Um, where do you get tricked? I don't know, man. Sorry. Uh, oh yeah, you got tricked, I guess. Now he's fighting Frankie. Um, maybe that's the last one. I don't know. Yeah, apparently this guy's very cool. Rock is telling me he's very cool. I have to see it, I guess. Um, uh, yeah. This guy, he got fucking, or Frankie fucking kissed her because like she's like a woman interfering with their fight. It's weird. I don't know. Sorry, this moment it's weird. Uh, I don't. It, I don't know. Oda, what's going on, Oda? Nipple light special diaper bombs. I don't get it. Yeah, Zoro's taunting Pika. Yeah, Park showed me the or like the Pika's voice from the anime, both sub and dub. Thanks for that. It is very high pitched. uh, I forgot to imagine when I was reading this. I forgot to imagine his voice is high pitched. They stopped laughing at it. uh, but yeah, Robin, Rebecca, and the One Piece fan. Forgot his name. Airdropping in the factory or to the palace top space. Um, but they got word over the snail's transponder that's what the snail's crying. Oh, Princess Manchuri is not in the factory. That poor girl. Oh, so yeah. And well, she's probably if she's not there, she's probably in the palace. So yeah. Um. Yeah. Like everyone's coming up, and they're all well. They're all everyone's after Usopp, because he is the 500 million berry man. uh, God Usopp, Godsopp. Yeah, I got Scram. Yeah, no sign of Manchury there. Yeah, they don't harm Father. Okay, interesting. If they're hiding, yeah, it's helping the palace. Surely even though Flamingo will not kill Manchury, well, he must desire her power. Of this point is likely us that need it the most. I wonder what her power is, because we haven't we haven't seen it in this volume yet. So Tontata, female princess, power. There's a lot of powers. Does she have a double fruit? Hmm. Interesting. And we got the cover. I don't know. I was kind of torn between like which do I want it to the upper side or the lower sides because I don't think there's any. I remember. I don't think that there's this was the only color spread in the volume. I decided to do the side with Nami, and then also had Usopp because Usopp does a great moment right up ahead. Although obviously Chopper very cute after a bath. No, look at him, so adorable. Those little puffy hair, you don't really in his head. You don't really see that because he wears like a big hat. Uh, but yeah, a bunch of cool photos about the Straw Hats getting ready for like an outing or something. Why is okay? Wait, why is it's not just me, right? Sanji is wearing Doflamingo's fucking outfit, right? I'm not crazy, right? God damn it. Yeah, yeah. So Um, Veal Violet. I forgot. God damn, what was her other real name? Violet. Well, she has the clairvoyance, or like she can see stuff, all seeing eye. Even when she was in the palace, or went to the palace a lot, she never heard about the Tontaro princess being held there. But yeah, like I just line. But Sanji would love to get his hands on that deliver. That's true. Might be a close second to after the invisible fruit that Absalom got. Uh what was that miserable, pitiable creature? God damn. Yeah, yeah, except you don't have to be that savage about it. Um but yeah, we have to uh or whoop. Wait, he drew a fucking big ass ladder or even kind of ladder. A big way for people or ropes to get up. Um Yeah, so everyone's coming up, and now, oh, yeah, they spotted uh Manchury. Uh, and yeah, let's go a room behind the chapel, punishment room. So when they were there, they'd be punished, and they go in that room. Okay. Oh yeah, Viola. Or what was it? Violet. Oh yeah, it's Viola. Okay, Viola. There we go. Um, anyone with fruit? Okay. Uh, when they're making their way down, fucking got popped by this fucking guy. Uh, Robin, no, Robin use her fruit to hold on to him. Yeah, take the key to the flower field. You have to go. Yeah, you're very feeling because she sees sugar. Sugar's awake, so that's why the toys were there. Yeah. He totally knocked her out with his special facial Jack in the Box. uh, I don't know about 2 or 3 days. That's a very optimistic 2 or 3 days because you didn't hit her directly. Uh, yeah, they don't even know her powers. Um, she's back for more. Yeah. And she got trauma from walking long noses. That's great. Turned you into a head cranker doll. Go and fight. Yeah. Or a head cracker? Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, just give me more time and I'll turn the whole country back into toys, starting that long nose and the rest of the straws. Yeah, I, okay. I was worried that if she reawakens, the people who were toys originally, but then turned back into humans, would turn back again into toys. But luckily, that's not the case. And that's a fatal weakness of the devil fruit she has. Just like being knocked out once. So this whole time, these past 10 years, she has not been knocked out because they've protected her all this time. But I guess sleeping doesn't count. That's fine as long as you're not as long as you're not knocked out. Yeah, they're fighting these toys, but they're just coming back. Like, what the hell is with these toys? What's Sugar doing? It's there are multiple toys. Yeah. And there's a Gladiator. I'll finish off the rest. Rebecca's waiting. Go, 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 Rebecca. And oh, you're with this guy. Okay. Call those particular transponders now. It's a visual snail. That's cool. Um, Apparently some people thought this guy was a girl. I don't know. I never saw it. I was figured it was a guy, and it was right. I was right. Yeah, the barrier man made stairs or a barrier in the shape of stairs. That's pretty cool. You can make anything as long as you justify it as being a barrier, right? Like that's that's pretty OP. Uh, I feel like you're not. I think Bartholomew. Whatever. Rooster Head. You can call him Rooster Head. Uh, I don't think you're using this barrier ability to its full potential. Yeah, everyone trying to get up. Cavendish now. Is saying that, oh, go ahead, I'll fight these guys off. Classic shonen trope. Love it. And of course, of all my horse. I had to care for my horse. That's good. Good job. Robin comes in. Ah, yes. Understanding how I feel, Rooster. Nika Robin, our captain is worth the risk of our lives. In every situation, Luffy is a trump card that leads us to victory. Yes. Nice job. We were get Tessio Mano. Nice. Big ass hands. Can you just at this point you can just become a giant, right? Robin, can you do that? I wonder if we'll see a giant as Robin. Sabo does not discriminate. Based Sabo. Love you, Sabo. A poor old blind man. Yeah, yeah, food. Yeah, yeah, you show, whatever. So, did they ever say the name of his? So it's gravity. He's a gravity man. But how did he get those? Did he get the meteors from like? Did he affect the gravity? Be like, hey, come down here. My gravity. I guess so. That's pretty insane. If if that is the case. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, you're gonna kill me. Wait, is this? Uh, I'm sorry, I really forget. The person who shot her mother to death. Okay. That's Scarlet Soldier. No. Okay. Yeah, she saved to get my toy soldier. Kira's, yeah, legendary man. Father saved her. Um, Even knowing that you were kind of nature, just like your mother. Uh, so yeah, he regrets having to teach her to battle. But I don't know about this. I mean, it looks heartwarming that like I don't know. Is she not going to have a big like badass moment by herself, like on her own power? Because she trained through the Colosseum to be so strong. I mean, I guess she didn't never like fought directly. She's kind of like won by like people like attack her and then she'll move out of the way and then they'll fall down. Um, maybe we'll get in a moment. There's still time left in this arc. But yeah, Kara saved her and then quickly gave the keys to Law and Luffy, and now Law is able to fight, and he have my hands full with him. Can you just say his name? I forgot his name. Please, leave Don Flamingo up to you. Actually, let me. Who was this guy? Redo? No, that's not him. Fighter Brigade, Assault Squad, Fearless Violet. Um, I'm missing one here. Max Dillinger, Senior Pink Lounge, Fighter Diamante? Diamante? Let me look here. It might be Diamante. Unless someone else says otherwise, I'm gonna assume that's Diamante, because I don't know. And let's go back way back. Um, Soldier, yep. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, apparently Whitebeard is sexist and didn't allow women in combat roles. God damn it, Whitebeard. Uh, you don't need to be. God damn it, Whitebeard. I'm glad you're dead. Let's move on. Luffy, I'll be the king of the pirates. He said the line. Yes, yes, let's go. You know things are serious when he says the line. But yeah, just an operate. Um. Uh. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. He did an operation to get the lead bullets out of him. Okay. Um. Yeah, he was able to serve his strength by not actually doing anything this whole time. Good job, Law. Oh, now Grin Sugar's like is like days in like a day's trance. Like have to defeat my enemies. 10 long years to make thousands of toy slaves. In that one instance, it was all undone. Yeah. Do you understand the situation? Because like I didn't realize this. I didn't make the connection because if she starts turning straw hats into toys, that means the other straw hats will forget about their comrades, their nakama. They can't do that. No, we can't do it. Even we'll forget about you can't stand that idea. So Usopp does the craziest damn thing. You gotta stop her. You gotta stop her. You snipe her from all the way. Ooh, you know how big uh, Pika is? Well, here he is, and the uh, right, and then so far away, you can barely even glimpse the palace, and the foe was within the How, Usopp, you mad dog? Oh my god! the citizens are on their heels, and then are the guys they're coming up, and like who's like or Luffy's like who's that kid, little kid, like things are getting serious. Sees them and then Doflamingo, no. He's like, oh yes, but he's not doing it alone. He has Violet, who has clairvoyance. She can guide him to the best of their ability. Like, and he was like, okay, how many bars? Okay, one vertical bar, favor. Okay, got it. Okay, how big are the bottom plans? Okay, 20 inches. Okay, yes. Calculate perfectly calculating the trajectory. Okay, guess what, Luffy? I don't hit the seas without you, man. Let's go. Here goes super grown up, great black Kabuto. Like, what's this? I can see their spirit. He's the Sniper King. Such a long range attack. Bagworm. Breeze from west east, wind speed 4, less light tailwind. Oh, 2, 1. First booster. He is a multi-stage projectile. Oh my god. It rises rear end dispatches. 2 seconds. Second booster. Second booster! Rapper follows, projectile flies horizontal, headed for the lower left hand pane of the window and through the oh to the target. Oh, look at sugar, but not for a direct hit. This spectral projectile is meant to reawaken trauma. More. It's the oh God, Usopp. God, who's the Sniper King? As long as there's Luffy, you don't even need to know who did this. As long as you're safe. And he had the guy draw this mid-life. That's brilliant. Oh, it's brilliant. Uh, a, a doll? Yeah, oh my god. I should have passed out. There's like one more. Uh, oh my god. I hope she doesn't wake up again. She'll really be out for goddamn blood. I like how easy she is to faint. That was unbelievable, Usopp. Uh, and now, oh man, now Frank. Oh yeah, I guess Usopp is tired, or he was. Oh, they bound him. Yeah, with rope after that. Uh, yeah, Luffy, Law, show up. Don Quixote, or Don Doflamingo, with Treble here. Treble, why do you have to be interrupt our 2v1? Yeah, we're here to whoop your butt, Don Quixote. Here's the Seven Warlords of the Sea, Genderbent. Um, or well, eight, eight Warlords of the Sea. Crocodile, looking fine. Doflamingo looks like a snake, more than so than normal. Uh, maybe I was tripping when I said that Sanji looks like Don Quixote. There, look, you get the vision, right? Uh, okay, cut. Yeah. Let's go. Not sugar. Is fainted again. These toys are fall apart. Yeah, they put like they should put like multiple in one, like 8 people for one toy. So I guess when she transformed them, it was like she put she made them into like a part. So like, if one part breaks, I guess they go back to one. I don't know. But yeah, sugar's out again. Rip and piss. I guess I don't know if she's not dead. But yeah. Uh, yeah. Go. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like this. I was terrifying. I was afraid that we'd be toys for the rest of our lives, but of course not. When the battle is over, you return to your proper bodies. But they forgot. Since that's the whole point. They forget about. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bolemia's there on the floor. Um. Yeah, Bolemia there. Luffy doesn't care about when they fought. That was ages ago. That was ages ago. Um. Yeah, I need a spot on Doflamingo's ship. But Doflamingo betrayed them. Yeah. And Dan, Luffy launches his attack, and he uses Lemmy's face. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, no." It's like, just kill me. Oh man, that's so sad. Oh, would you just promise letting your anger? Yeah, Law just keeps berating Luffy over letting his anger control him, but that's always how Luffy does it. Okay, but yeah, I guess Doflamingo is, yeah, it's just callous and calculating, and sees sometimes instant weakness. But yeah, actually, Doflamingo is fuming right now because his SADS has been destroyed. Virgo, Monet are attacked. He abducted Caesar, which by the Caesar's he's on the boat with Nami and Chopper and Sanji, right? Okay, there we go. Um, and then he freed all the toys, and now people are going after the Smile Factory. So he's furious. All I can do is laugh. He's a maniac. But yeah, it's been a mess. So now Steve's talking about 13 years ago. If it wasn't for that incident, I'd never come back for revenge. If it wasn't for the incident, he'd be right here. There's a third core zone. Ooh. So it makes another body double very quick. Very fast. So it's like all like the real one. But then Bulemi is being controlled by fucking the puppet master. No. It's like, oh, stop me, Straw Hat. Oh man. If you want to stop him to beat him unconscious. Damn. We're friends. Are you really friends? I guess Luffy, you don't need to know each other that long to become friends. Remember I taught you ages ago, the weak do not have the right to choose how they die. I think we've seen this or heard this phrase before in this series. I don't remember when, but definitely like I don't know what I think about this phrase. The weak don't have I mean, it's something like a might make right type argument. Not necessarily. Usually, when that right or that phrase is used, might make right is for like nation states. The strong nations can prey on the weak or whatever. This is more like like law of jungle type shit. Yeah, not good. But definitely how someone like Don Quixote or Doflamingo would view things. Okay, sorry, I keep having to cut. I don't know why my nose is getting stuffy. Uh, but yeah, Luffy goes in for a big attack and uh against Law, and then Law just fucking chambers it, and then switcheroo. Oh my god, nice hit against Doflamingo here. Oh my god, nice, Dofi, and yeah, he has switched places with Doflamingo. Now Law is right next to Trouble, and he like radio does this radio knife uh attack. It's like, Straw, you're the worst. Hey, you're in the same generation. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Let's see, what about this SBS here? Um, this is Umi. If all you do is stare at Nami's chest, you get a blast of orange juice in your eyes. Nice. Notice that many manga artists have their own Twitter accounts. Why don't you? Like, yeah, that stings. Yeah. Does everyone have Twitter now? probably. Um, well, I won't. Don't ever put myself directly on the internet. I haven't before. I won't now. So he only like releases messages through Shueisha Toei, and he only does scribble doodles for the official OnePiece.com site because they said so. And that's it. Based Oda, just avoiding Twitter. Chad, that only distract him. He's busy enough as it is. Okay, he does not need Twitter. Definitely not in the state it is now. Yeah, Dory says giants live 3 times as long as humans. So how long did titles live? Must be long since Wako looks like that at age 27. So yeah, despite giants living longer than humans, Tontatas, which are smaller than humans, as opposed to the giants that are larger, they live can be quite old. To 150, although they live just a little bit longer than humans. So yeah. But the Tontatas, they'll trick you because they're not that smart of people, and they sound so young and look so young. You just kind of think that they are young. But yeah, they'll trick you. Well, actually, did it? I don't even know if this sound young in the anime. I don't even know how good of anime or good the anime is. Uh, as a measuring stick for that sort of stuff, but you know. Um, Koala is, berating Sabo for fighting the naval admiral out of personal grudge. So are you trying to get us into war? But yeah, that was for his brother Koala. You get the program. Yeah, the people who he thought were gonna climb up to you know, kidnap or take Usopp for his bounty. Um, actually are helping him out. Nice job. He said it was King Riku. Um, we hated Riku for that one night. Things moved a bit, but Don Quixote, Doflamingo. And even learning the truth, we look for salvation to his game. They've come to their senses, so yes, that's cool. I don't know what prompted them to come to their senses all of a sudden, but I guess it's cool they did that. Yeah. Says I couldn't believe in Luffy's victory for myself. Yep, everyone loves Luffy. Uh, they're betting on Straw Hat. Oh, nice. You and I are betting on the same line. Isha, Fujitora, this guy, uh, definitely an interesting character. I want to know more about him. Where was he during the whole first half of the damn series? Um, yeah, that was the blow. Yeah, good blow against Doflamingo, but it was not a knockout blow, unfortunately. But yeah, they know all about the powers. The op. How do you pronounce this? Op fruit? Op. I guess op fruit. Uh, makes more sense. It's like operation, right? But yeah. This move that they did against Treble Radio Knife means that for the next 2 minutes, no tricks or powers will make his body reattached. Injection? Snot blade catcher, interesting. Oh, but yeah, he had a bad hit from Doflamingo there, but I guess he has his surgery he can do, I guess, right? Right, lol? You're fine, Raw, right? Yeah. His least favorite thing in the world is being looked down upon. Yeah. Thought you could look down upon me, a celestial you have the blood of a celestial dragon. But his father decided Our family, of course, should give up the greatest power there is and come live in the cesspool of a world. Live like a human. Indeed, what a stupid man. So yeah, Don goes back to story. Maybe not the saddest one ever, but Doflamingo seems to think it is. It is quite bad though. Because like for the first some years of his life, he had like the position of being like the highest authority ever, a celestial dragon. He had slaves. Like, where are the slaves? Let's go buy some. But then, but then he went from that to being like a nobody, really. And then like they were persecuted because they were celestial dragons. So he had witnessed heaven and hell by the age of 10. So he killed his father and then took his friend back to them, married Joa. But they wouldn't take back people who betrayed them. So that's when he swore he destroy everything they hold dear about the world. The lives you led cannot comprehend what I've been through. Your pain cannot, or my pain is far greater than yours. This is too much text. Let's go. Um, the animals are hurting themselves, trying to escape from the animal. That's sad. People are looting. Kids are crying. That's sad. Luffy's fighting. Octopus stamp. Oh yeah, because you see right here, it's like Don Quixote kind of tied his hands together, so he has to use his legs for a bit. Humans cannot fathom it. Can you imagine what humans would do to a fallen celestial dragon? Because it's like, they're the biggest oppressors of the world. So like everyone would like, you know, kill a celestial or torment a celestial dragon that they can get away with it. So um, Law asked a good question here. So if you're a former celestial dragon, how do you still have some power here? Because he mobilized CPO into action. Because if we saw remember earlier, we saw CPO. Were they in Dressrosa? If they were in Dressrosa, why aren't they fighting now? Or did they leave? Well, I don't know. But yeah, and I also saw it with the retraction from the newspaper thing. But yeah, see, when he was a celestial dragon, he knows. I guess even he got this information even though he was young. But he knows about a crucial treasure that exists within sacred Marijoa. Am I pronouncing that? Marijoa. And then the very fact of its existence would shake the world to its foundations. Holy shit. Um, he was the worst kind of fugitive, one with an ace up his sleeve. But I guess once he got powerful enough, they kind of start cooperating with him. Um, but he laments the fact that he didn't have the Appa fruit on that specific day years ago, or else he would have been able to use it. Um, and that's how valuable and useful those powers are. Because Law's Appa fruit has a ability we have not known about yet. Uh, and people call it the ultimate Dodo fruit for this very specific reason, and which is that you can give eternal life through an operation, but you die in the process. So you can make someone else immortal after you die. Um, so I would assume most people would want this to force someone else to get it in order to make themselves immortal, like a slave they had or something. But it would also be dangerous to give to a slave because otherwise it's still a powerful devil fruit even without that ability. And yeah, we have a big backstory. The backstory is not finished yet. We still have a bit. Actually, I don't think we're even halfway through the backstory. Um, yeah. Do we have to go through it every bit by bit? Or we're already getting an hour. Oh my god. Um, so the world government is evil. Evil people. Um, they had this paint thing that they knew was bad, but they let. Was it world government or the Celestial Dragons? Same tomato. But they this white lead, very very on the nose Loda, because I think lead had the same problem. Yeah, yeah, white lead. Everyone was using it and made this town rich. Um, but it was poisonous, but it wasn't immediately apparent. Uh, like it took some time for the poison to like it's not like a oh take a gulp of this white lead and you will die. It's like your lifespan will be lowered and also your children's lifespan will be lowered and their children's lifespan will be lowered even more. Like each generation the lifespan lowers. Um so yeah, Law here is like I guess one of the last generations of this group. So he does not have long to live. I think right now he's like 3 years to live. And so he goes to join up with Don Quixote pirates. Um, yeah, he has white blood disease. So yeah, one of the things is that people think this is infectious, even though it's not, as a way to like, um, you know, otherwise them. Because the world government didn't give a fuck about these people. But yeah, is one of those rare survivors, and he survived by hiding in a mound of bodies and snuck over the border. God damn. Uh, and like, would you bear your grudge against? I don't believe in anything anymore. That's brutal, man. Don't think you're such a hotshot, Corazon. I'll have my revenge on you. What do you have against Corazon again? Was that um? Wait, what's wrong with him? He's insane. Wait, what is this? Corazon, his name is Law, right? This is another officer. It's a careless klutz. He's good at. Oh yeah, he hates kids. And then he threw Law into the scrap pile. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Then Corazon fire. Okay. Hell of reading comprehension. Oh boy. So yeah. Buffalo bleed. Yeah. White lead is toxin. Uh, it doesn't spread person to person yet. Doesn't believe in anything anymore. Yeah, it was Flevents. It was the kingdom. It was very wealthy for their things, but for white lead, yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Um, Generations have passed, and they're just they're dying out. So yeah, they blocked off White Town and isolated in the Royals fled. So the Royals, they were fine. They shot to the wealth and then left. Oh goddamn. Um, and the citizens tried to flee. They were treated like monsters and shot. Oh my god. It's just a genocide, man. Buffalo Vincent takes this line down because they had war erupted and now neighbors had justification to strike back and then they did it. So yeah. Yeah. Not great. Not good stuff. Uh, no cometh last law. Also, yeah, man, that's crazy. There's always a merciful hand of salvation waiting. Oh, yeah. He's trying to console a child when outside is war or massacre. Oh my god, it's so sad. His family was his hospital on fire. Lammy, no. Seven's white girl in coma with it was by human hands. You can't blame a 10-year-old kid for being broken after going through something like that. There's Carzon. Um and he actually uh almost killed him. Or well, didn't quite. But damn, he got saw by this guy over here. Uh, he broke the law of blood. He's going to get skewered, but Carlson didn't tell anyone. I guess neither did that guy. I got another flashback to um Don Quixote or Don Flamingo's family that's being tortured uh for being former celestial dragons. Yeah, maybe you won't care if we lynch them. Yeah, let's break all their bones with a hammer. We'll stick 1,000 arrows in them. It's like my sons were only 5 and 2 years old, and for the so-called crime of walking across their path, they shot them 16 times with a pistol. That's brutal, man. Their dog stayed for a slave. Presumably like a concubine, I guess. And she wants to speak a word about what happened. She came home and then killed herself 3 days later. That. Yeah, he was once a slave. That's crazy. So I can't blame them for trying for like being mad. Uh, but yeah, it's like it's like kind of like cycle of vengeance type stuff. But I mean, it's not like between like equals because these are like the poor. These these people have no power. Celestial dragons have like all the power. So like obviously I'm on the side of these guys. But like I can recognize that like sure you could say like Doflamingo's father was like one of the good ones. Um, because he gave up all that, you know. Um, but really, he should have worked within the system to undermine it from within instead of being foolish and bending. Okay, whatever. I mean, probably that's true. Worked out better than um would have worked out better probably than what this had. Um, yeah, he just abandoned his place because, well, like we are humans, you know. Because the celestial dragons don't think of themselves as humans; they think of themselves as dragons. I guess sort of. I don't know. Do they dragon kind? But there are actual dragons that exist. Isn't in the Wano like Kaido right as a dragon? I don't know how they square that circle. Maybe we'll learn more. Probably, hopefully. Uh, but yeah, you're pathetic. And he just wants to live a quiet life here. Yeah. Dofi Rokanate. I must teach you the ways of the world from scratch. Uh, so who do you yeah. And then they find out that they were like former celestial dragons, and then driven from there. Uh, yeah, not great. But then they call back the dragons and like, you at least let my wife and sons return to marry Joa, but like now you choose this life for yourself. Don't ever call me again, human. Damn. For the first time in life, it hurts. Damn, that's so sad. Mother is dead. He got feeds on the children. Uh, uh, but yeah, Law wants or Don Flamingo wants to make Law official member of the Don Quixote family. Yes, yeah, potential master likes you. This for Don's future. Yes. So it's like, oh, I don't have much to live. But, oh, devil fruits could make you live longer. So if we happen upon one of them before your three-year ailment, you might be able to save your life. And I'm going to groom you for the position of my right-hand man 10 years from now. Why do you have to phrase it like that? Okay, whatever. And we got the... Oh, yeah. Tomingo's like wondering how Karazhan got the cut. He's like, enemy. Kind of lied about uh covering for Law, but why? What in the world is he thinking? So I guess the other guy didn't tell. But yeah. It's some montage here of Law with the Doflamingo crew, and then they asked, and this is where we get his real name, Trafalgar D. Walter Law, Water Law. And I was not supposed to tell anyone that name. So the D is an alias, and Water is his secret name. But yeah. And then Kurozan finally talks. If your D alias, if that's true, you need to get away from Dofi immediately. You can't be around him. So he knows, is this like the wheel of D? How is he a D? Trafalgar's a D? What the hell? What's going on here? How is he? Is he related to Luffy? Uh, and how? Why was Curzon silent? If he can talk, is he gonna face a punishment for talking? I don't get it. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. But like, well, it's what does he know about the Will of D that would like make it so he can't hang around Doflamingo? Maybe we'll find out next time. Hopefully, you find out next time. This goes on so long. I'm sorry. But you're talking talk even more. My throat's about to give out. No. Um, dang. Uh, let's see this. So somehow Usopp got a bigger pay or slot than his position would warrant. He went from 11 to 13. Yeah, he went down. Luffy's on top. Trafalgar Law, huge rise from 10 to 2, taking Zoro's second place spot. Why me? Well, you're kind of cool. You have a good hat. That's why. Now Chopper dropped from 7 to 4, or from 4 to 7. That's how numbers work. Chopper. Uh, I'm surprised. Like Crocodile's like above Don Quixote. I would have imagined that like characters relevant in the story would get more votes than characters not relevant. Besides, like, wait, how's Marco that high? What has Marco done? I forget. Damn it. Yeah, Boa Hancock hasn't done anything against or anything really at all since the immediately post time skip, right? Oh yeah, the One Piece fan is Bartholomew, and he debuted in the top 10. I guess people really like the One Piece fan. Is Burst the lowest Straw Hat right now at 19? Oh, embarrassing. How did you get outplayed by Kid? Kid has barely done anything. Uh, damn. Ace so high. I mean, I can understand that. Um, Smokers, yeah, Newgate, Beppo, Sugar, Oda 50, yeah, nice job. Hmm, Koza, who's Koza again? Who's Koza again? Um, oh man, again, that takes us back to, all the way back to, Parati. Um, Koza, who? Oh, you were, in Punk Hazard, right? Um, interesting. Oh, yeah, Kobe. I thought, was that Kobe? No, okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, yep. Burke is the lowest straw hat. I mean, I guess I understand that, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Chopper is the highest ranking animal, so he has that going for him. With Beppo, Karoo, all great. Whitebeard is the top oldie. Trafalgar Law is the best warlord. Uh, Nami is the best lady. Yes, I feel like in the Western fandom, at least, Robin kind of outranks Nami, even though I'm all Nami all the way. But yeah, Nami is above Robin, even in the last pool. Although the gap has widened. Way to go, Nami. Yeah, best ladies, it's Nami, then Boa, then Robin, and Perona, then Vivi. Makes sense. Makes sense, yes. I don't know what this is about. And wasn't this from like last volume? I don't get it. Rooster. Okay. Well, that went on way too long, but if you're still watching, then thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Excited for next as always for next time. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.